Welcome to Tan Fran Thursday. I'm your coach, Tandar Tanavoli. Today's topic is how to overcome guilt. Let's begin. Guilt is a fear-based emotion that says, I have done something wrong and therefore I don't deserve to be loved. We all at some point feel guilty about something we've done. The point is to understand the pain that sits at the root of our guilt and heal it with self-love. That's why it's important to start the session right away. Number one, dig in. We have to know what the cause, what the root of our guilt is. Why are we feeling guilty? Is it because we wanted to do something perfectly and it's out of perfection and we don't do it, we feel guilty about it? Or is it because of a belief we have picked up along the way that if we do certain something, we must feel guilty about it? Or is it because that we actually have done something wrong? We have done someone wrong and therefore the feeling is valid and we feel guilty about it. But the most important thing is to figure out the why behind the guilt and not go pointing the blame finger on others, because that is a major indicator that we're feeling guilty about something and we do not want to take responsibility for it. So dig in for the why you're feeling guilty in the first place. Number two, take responsibility. After we figure out the why of why we're feeling guilty, what is it that we feel guilty about, it's time also to know what we need to take responsibility for, because it takes two for any action. And if we're feeling guilty about something, let's say that we made a promise that we didn't keep, or a promise we made to ourselves to take an action for something, if we want to eat healthier, if we want to show up better in our own lives, and we didn't do it, and therefore we feel guilty, it's because we're not being committed to ourselves. We didn't take the action for ourselves, and therefore we will do the same for others. And that's why we feel guilty about it. We might get all hyped up in a moment and say, yes, I'll take care of something for you, and then later on realize we actually didn't have the time. All we have to do is take the responsibility, own up to it, and maybe call the person and say, you know what, I really got caught up in a moment, and stay vulnerable there and say, I'm really sorry, but I can't follow up with what I said I would do. That's when you feel better, the guilt is gone, and you're not going to carry it around. Number three, forgive yourself. The most important action, again, is forgiveness. It's about forgiving ourselves first, so we can easily forgive another person, or we can allow forgiveness upon us, like someone forgiving us for the wrongdoings that we've done or the empty promises we've made. What forgiveness really means here is, I know I did something wrong. I was doing the best that I could with what I knew at the time. And I don't need to hold on to all these negative emotions within me and carry it around and make it bigger and bigger and bigger and make it so heavy. We're humans after all. We're not supposed to be perfect. We're supposed to be kind, loving, and forgiving to ourselves first. So remember, forgiveness heals, and you have to start with yourself first. I hope these tips were helpful for today, and for more of such sessions, you can go to my website at tandartanavoli.com. And if any of these subjects resonate with you and you want to dig on a deeper level, you can contact me on the same website, and we can set up a complimentary session to see if coaching is for you. I can't wait to see you all next week. Until then, keep happy and healthy.